Good morning, everyone. This is Mitch Bellinger, founder lead chaser with Western New York Storm Chasers. Welcome to the stream. So I am currently out in Dunkirk, New York right now. Kind of just gonna drive around, do some live condition shots for you. I think we'll go pay a visit to the lake as well. You guys know I like to go out there when we have some higher winds and kind of see what kind of spray we've got coming off the lake and stuff. But this is live conditions in Dunkirk, New York. Actually, when I left the headquarters this morning in Falconer, it was bright sunshiny skies, like literally clear skies, bright sunshine. And then about 25 miles just to the northwest here in Dunkirk, these are the conditions we're in. Good morning, everyone. So I'm actually right on Central Ave right now. I think we'll go up right along the lake here. We'll take a look see what the lake's doing, and then I'll pull up radar, kind of see where the majority of the heavy snowfall's coming or at, and maybe we'll take a ride up there. I just dropped a buddy of mine off at the hospital for a procedure, so I don't have much time while he's getting his quick procedure done, and then I'll have to go back and get him. So I'm not going to be driving all that far. Matt, still bright sunshine. Yeah, I actually just pulled up the cameras back at the office and seen that it was still sunshine out there. So kind of crazy, the night and day difference. So this is Lakeshore Drive in Dunkirk now that I just turned on. Coming right by the Clarion Hotel and Tim Hortons. Roads are extremely slick. I actually got stuck behind a snowplow on the way down here, and they weren't even spreading salt, which is understandable because salt is ineffective under 15 degrees. So no point in spreading it if it ain't gonna do anything. So if you're out in Dunkirk, Fredonia, Cassadaga, all that, it's slick. These roads are not only snow covered, but have a real nice ice base underneath too, so you really do slip around. So yeah, here's the lake. This is Lakefront Drive. Can't really see much of the lake right now. Actually, I should have assumed that there's not going to be spray here because the lake is actually freezing, and freezing very fast. So I think I actually seen this morning that the Lake Erie ice coverage jumped almost 60%. Just within the last few days. So yeah, the outer rim of Lake Erie here is completely frozen. Pull off here, kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's the lake. Again, completely frozen on the outer rim here as the lake continues its freezing process. So I should have easily assumed that there was not going to be any lake spray going on because of that, but and I know, John, that's good. Need the lake to freeze and the lake effect will stop. Yeah, well, the lake is undergoing a rapid freeze right now. Obviously, with all these temps bottoming out. I mean, I'm looking at my vehicle temp and it's 16 degrees outside. So the lake is undergoing some rapid freezing right now. But yeah, the more we can get that lake to freeze, the less lake effect. And I could see it probably freezing over. I mean, we're expecting below average temperatures all the way through the remainder of this month. So wouldn't be surprised to see the lake freeze over. Donna, so glad I'm in Florida. Yeah, I'm jealous of you right now. I would say visibility is probably down. We're definitely below a quarter mile, probably within probably 200 to 400 feet visibility. I mean, I can now just see this stoplight up here. What is going on here? Someone just asked, where is this? This is in Dunkirk. So I'm about to turn on Lakeshore Drive right now, which is Route 5. Or Route 20, one of the two. I think we'll jog north a little bit. Again, I can't get too far away from Dunkirk just because I dropped a buddy of mine off for a medical procedure and I got to go pick him up. But we'll jog north a little bit. That's where the most intense parts of the Lake Effect Band are right now. This morning, the Lake Effect Band was actually very disorganized when it was sitting kind of over the Dunkirk, Fredonia, Cassadaga, and Clairville area. It weakened up due to that wind shift, but now the winds are coming back into a southwesterly direction and starting to push this band back up north, up towards Hamburg and stuff like that in the south towns. And since it's been jogging back north, the Lake Effect Band's really starting to get its act back together here. So and a lot of this too is wind driven. I mean, it's not snowing all that hard, but you can, I mean, visibility's down well below 100 feet now. Actually, I'd say almost whiteout conditions here. Feel free, if you've got any questions or anything like that, drop them in the comments. I will do my absolute best to answer them. I am kind of solo because this was kind of just an impromptu live. I don't think I've got Andrew, our chief forecaster, on to kind of assist me in answering questions, but I'll try and answer any questions that I see come across in the comments section. But just to let you guys know, I am on Route 5 coming out of Dunkirk. Heading northbound, just trying to get into a little more intense part of this band. Like I said, right now, the snowfall's not all that heavy right now, but the wind is really just lofting whatever snow is out. And that's kind of what's causing the visibility issues. Since there's no traffic, I'm going to do a little bit of a brake check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like I said earlier, the roads are snow covered and there's an ice layer underneath the snow cover too. Is it safe to drive to Orchard Park from Jamestown for a 2 p.m. appointment? It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, just to tell you. I'm assuming you're probably going to take the 90 for Fredonia up. These are the conditions that you're going to be in, because I'm actually right by the 90. So if you're going up to Orchard Park, leave yourself a lot of time. I mean, I left at 10 to get to Fredonia, and it took me about 55 minutes to get there. So leave yourself plenty of time. Go slow. These are the conditions that you're going to experience, is what you're going to go through. I did see someone ask if I've been to Irving yet. That's actually probably where I'm going to go. Might be a 2:15 appointment now. That's awesome, Ryan. I think that's actually as far north as I'm going to go, is probably the Irving area, if I even make it up there. Again, I haven't pulled radar up because I'm actually using my phone right now. I do have my laptop with me, but I haven't had a chance to pull it out and look at radar. I just know that the heavier parts of the lake effect band are a little further north of me, so that's kind of what I'm trying to get into. I'll actually see if I can get my laptop booted up here and get radar up. So yeah, this is still Route 5, just coming out of Dunkirk. Oh yeah, I just got radar pulled up. Yeah, so I am actually just on the southern fringe of this lake effect band right now. Obviously, I'm in it, but the southern part of it is not as strong as the northern part. Am I in Dunkirk? I'm in between Dunkirk and Silver Creek right now. So I'm on Route 5 heading north. Definitely a slow ride. Like I said, these roads are obviously snow covered, but underneath all this snow is just a sheet of ice. I actually did a brake check just to get a feel for the road, and as soon as I hit my brake, I pretty much slid. And I've got off-road tires on. So yeah, if you're traveling anywhere from southern Chautauqua County up to Buffalo or anything, this is the conditions you're going to experience on your drive up to Buffalo and stuff. Welcome everyone jumping on. Thanks for joining us. Just wanted to go live, give you guys a little bit of a look at the roads and conditions that's going on. Less than 1 inch in Depew. Wow. It's crazy the different snow totals and stuff you get with lake effect. Like I said, when I left headquarters this morning around 10, it was bright sunshine and clear skies in Falconer. And then not even 25 miles little northwest into Dunkirk and Fredonia and stuff, this is what you get. Is it going to be like this all day, Patricia asks. So right now the band is actually, one, re-strengthening from this morning, and two, it's also jogging north. So this is going to wind up back into the Hamburg area, Angola, kind of where it was all last night or into early this morning. That's kind of where the band's going to go. It might scrape the Buffalo Metro a little bit too. So the band's going to kind of be moving, but it's mostly going to be moving back into the south towns and stuff throughout the day. And then tomorrow, I know we get another system kind of coming through the western New York area, and that's going to put down just kind of a general, I'd say probably 2 to 4 inches across the whole area. Of course, Andrew's been doing a phenomenal job putting a bunch of updates out for you guys, snow totals, forecasts, stuff like that. And obviously sending out all the warnings and stuff that are being issued by National Weather Service. So if you haven't checked out the page, please feel free to go check that out. He's been doing a great job getting all these updates posted. I do plan on stopping too at some point. Deb, be safe driving. Love watching your live feeds. Well, thank you, Deb. Thank you for coming on and watching us. I do plan on stopping at some point too, maybe in Silver Creek. And I'm going to get a snow measurement too. I do have my ruler with me. So I'm going to get a little snow measurement and see what they've gotten so far. Probably do one in Silver Creek, and then once I jog back down into Dunkirk, I'll get another measurement down in Dunkirk too. And I believe still there is a travel advisory for this area. So pretty much Dunkirk, Fredonia, all the way up into Erie County. I believe all of Erie County is under a travel advisory. So no unnecessary travel. And to be fair, it actually looks like a lot of people are heeding that because there is not a lot of traffic out right now. And I see some flashing lights up here. Don't know what that is. Oh, looks like a loader. So within the next couple miles or so, I should be getting into the thick of this lake effect band just to the north of Silver Creek. Actually, I just got a radar update. I'm probably going to be in it here shortly. New York Incident Alerts, our collaborative partner, says all of Erie County is under a travel advisory. Yeah, I don't see any open water on Lake Erie. The the shoreline is definitely all frozen up. Caitlin Klein, where is this? This is Route 5. I'm coming into Silver Creek right now. So here momentarily, within the next few miles or so, the snowfall rates should be increasing. Probably see the wind pick up as well, so visibility will go down even further. That's just judging by the looking at radar. So yeah, just coming into Silver Creek right now. Yeah, they got a good chunk of snow here. I think we'll go this way. Patricia, hi, welcome. You want coffee? I've actually got coffee with me this time. Really got to cut back on the coffee. I drink so much coffee a day. So still kind of on the Route 5/20 truck route here, going kind of around downtown Silver Creek. Usually I like going to Sunset Bay. Ashley, where are you driving now? This is still Route 5. This is kind of the truck bypass going around Silver Creek. Usually I like going to Sunset Bay when we get some heavier winds and stuff like this to kind of show you guys the lake action. But as you guys seen in Dunkirk, the entire shoreline of Lake Erie is frozen. So there ain't much to see except ice. I seen someone say sunshine in Sinclairville. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean, when I came through Sinclairville, it was pretty much clear. That's where I kind of started getting into the cloud cover, a little bit of snow. But as this band pushes north, you know, Sinclairville definitely getting into some sunshine. Like I said, it was bright blue skies and sunny at the Western New York headquarters, or Storm Chaser headquarters in Falconer this morning. So this is really why we have such a hard time predicting snowfall totals for lake effect events, because it varies so much. Just within a couple miles, you can go from bright sunshine to heavy snowfall and stuff. And that's why, you know, a lot of people kind of rag on us about getting snowfall rates wrong, or snowfall totals wrong. But it varies so much. I mean, a slight wind direction can shift that band several miles and change everything. So that's really the reason why, you know, we kind of take a flagging from a lot of people of, oh, you guys were wrong on snowfall totals. Well, we weren't wrong, just Mother Nature did her own thing. So now this is Route 5 coming into Irving. Yeah, I seen someone say Angola was getting hit pretty bad. I may actually jog up into Angola because it's not that far from here, and I know that's where the intense parts of this band is. But yeah, we're pretty much whiteout conditions here, as you guys can probably see. Y'all know how hard it is to drive past Aunt Millie's in the middle of a storm chase? It is so hard. Instant alerts, hashtag haters. Yep, you got it. So still sitting at about 15 degrees right now. Still on Route 5 coming through Irving right now. Oh, Natalie! Or I'm sorry, Nadine Full? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Sends 200 stars. Thank you so much, Nadine. I appreciate you so much. Dave's weather station. The band has shifted south in the last few radar scans. Wow, thank you, Dave's weather station. Again, it's real hard to kind of look at radar scans while you're driving, so I did not see that it actually shifted south a little bit. That's good to know. Hi, guys. Glad to see you out and about again. Just passing Aunt Millie's anytime is bad when you can't stop. You're right, Nadine. I appreciate that. Jill, sun is shining in South Dayton right now. Yep. And I'm not that far from South Dayton. And I am doing 21 miles an hour right now, so it is slow going for sure. Melinda asked, where am I at? I am on Route 5 coming through Irving right now. I'm actually just passing the 90 on and off ramp bridge here right now. Just about to cross into Erie County here. Catherine, is there any plows out there? To be fair, I don't think I've seen a plow since I came through, or since I came from Dunkirk. So, no, to be honest. I think I'm going to pull off here and we'll do an actual quick little measurement here. Little snow measurement. Now, again, this is kind of going to be hard to do a snow measurement because there's a lot of drifting going on. So I'm kind of going to use this area where Campy's normally sets their trailer and stuff, since it's a little open. See if I can get a measurement here. It's a little open. All right, let me just get geared up here, get some gloves, and we'll do a little snow measurement. This is in Irving, guys, for those that are asking. I just pulled off I'm grabbing my ruler and we're gonna go out and we're gonna do a little snow measurement. Oh, geez. Well, it's a little deep. So I'm sitting about 28 inches, but that's not an accurate measurement because I'm a little close to the road and it's a little drifty. All right, we'll try here. We'll take a few measurements because like it's drifting. 'About 9.5 inches there. Eight inches there, so yeah, I would say probably the Irving area probably got about 8 to 9 inches so far. But you can see it's not all that deep here, but when I walk towards the truck, I'm gonna fall into about 20 inches of snow. Yeah, a little deep right here. Ooh. All right. So yeah, Irving, I would say about 10 inches of snow would be kind of my official number on that. And like I said, measuring snow when you're getting this much drift is it's a challenge. You got to take a bunch of measurements and then just get your average. A lot of tow trucks go by right now. All right, we're back on Route 5 here, continuing our northward track. So now just coming up to the roundabout in Irving, passing Seneca Hawk. Snowfall rates definitely increasing. Sorry, tried to turn the camera around and knocked the phone off. See if I can get a look at her here again quick, see what's going on. Oh yeah, we're in the thick of it now. Actually, he was right. That shift south. Silver Creek is actually right in the thick of it now. So I think actually I'm going to turn back around and go back into Silver Creek. Gonna use the casino parking lot. No, we don't need any more casino funds either. For those that joined us on the storm chase. Gosh, you guys really made that one of the funnest storm chases. Yeehaw! Nothing like whipping the back end around. Patricia, I would love to drive. Winter chasing's very boring. It's get up, go slow. So Chase, drive safe, never stop chasing. Thank you, Chase. Thank you for being a supporter. Your comment came with that supporter badge. I appreciate you so much. And Chase, just so you know, I did send out your car magnet this morning. So if you're a subscriber to us, we send you guys a free Western New York Storm Chaser magnet. We don't have many left, so once they're gone, we'll have to order more. I know a lot of people were saying that they wanted to buy some, so we're working on that. I'm sure there's more coming. But yeah, Patricia, it's hurry up, go slow on winter chasing. It's not all that thrilling, but we do it for you guys. We want to give you guys some live looks. We come out, we do snow measurements, wind measurements. We report back to National Weather Service as to what's going on so they can adjust any warnings, watches, stuff like that. I did see someone asked where I was. I'm on Route 5 right now, coming back through the roundabout here and heading back towards Silver Creek. I did stop and take a measurement at the where Campy's usually pulls their trailer in here on Route 5 in Irving. Took a couple measurements there. I would say Irving got about 10 inches, maybe more. Like I said, it's hard to measure snow with all the wind because of all the drifting and stuff, but I would say they got probably around 10 inches, and that's probably underestimating. So yeah, this lake effect band was actually, it was pushing north, and as it was pushing north, it was starting to get its act back together and re-strengthen. And I can't remember who it was that commented on here, but he popped in and said that the band actually shifted south over the past few radar scans, and it sure has. Actually, the brunt of it right now is in Silver Creek, which I already came through. Chase, awesome, thank you. Got any more info regarding West New York Storm Chasers apparel? We are working on that as well. We're trying to actually nail down a company that can make our apparel and then have a website and stuff for you guys to go on and be able to order straight through that. So that is something we are working on. We're also talking about obviously more magnets, some different design magnets, stuff like that. But there is going to be some Western New York Storm Chaser apparel coming this year. Catherine, Angola has 2 feet at least. Yeah, that's not surprising. The further north I went, I would imagine the snowfall totals are higher, just because that's where that band has been parked pretty much all day, afternoon hours yesterday, all the way up into this morning before it started shifting south. John, I just kind of caught a little glimpse of your message that popped up on my phone. Shoot us more info on that if you can. That company that you're mentioning. Is the storm just going to stay in that area, Cassie asks. So the lake effect band is expected to push north, and it was already on its northern kind of shift up. But it has actually come back south just a little bit. So, again, this is all really focused in the northern corner of Chautauqua County, the bottom half of Erie County, a little clip of northern Chautauqua, like Collins, Gowanda, Dayton, stuff like that. This is expected to go north a little bit more. It may even skirt the Buffalo Metro. And then tomorrow we have a more of a widespread snow that's due to come through. That's due to a system that's going to be pushing through the area where we'll have widespread snow along with the embedded lake effect wherever that band may be at the time. But the general snowfall from that's only going to be probably 2 to 4 inches or so. Bob, Mitch, have you heard any thunder snow? No thunder snow. And looking at radar, I don't see much of an area that would have thunder snow. I haven't heard any though. Cassie, do I think it will be that bad? If you're in the embedded lake effect band, yes, it'll be this bad. So yeah, I just got my latest radar scan looking at my location. I'm definitely right in the thick of it right now. Again, those of you guys that have access to the spotter network, you can see my location on the spotter network. Kimberly, they are based out of Arcade. I don't know if you're talking about us, but we're actually based out of the Falconer, Jamestown area. Jill said Dave's Weather Service said it was shifting south. That's right. Dave's Weather Service was the one that popped on and told me it was shifting. And it did, because I'm back in the Silver Creek and I'm right in the heavier parts of this band right now. Dunkirk too. Dunkirk is in a pretty intense part of this band as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, snowfall rates definitely increased. Visibility's definitely down to, I'd say, about 150 feet or so. Snowfall rates increase. The snowflakes are fatter, so we're definitely in the thick of it right now. It's actually getting a little darker too. Every time a vehicle passes me, it's a little hard to see. Don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but you can see that these snowflakes have definitely gotten bigger. So this is back in downtown Silver Creek right now. Jill says husband works in Dunkirk, says it's really coming down. Yeah, actually that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back towards Dunkirk because I got to pick up my buddy. But it looks like, according to radar, the trip all the way back to Dunkirk, we're going to be right in the thick of it. Bob, hi Andrew. If you're talking to me, this ain't Andrew. This is Mitch. Andrew, I think, is actually working right now, so he's not on. No snow in Buffalo, but so cold. I kept my mop by the front door last night with all the in and out and snow out. Oh, that's all I can see of that comment. Yeah, there's no snow going on in Buffalo. Actually, it looks like if Hamburg all the way north, probably encountering some clearing, maybe some blue sky. But looking at radar, I'll kind of show you guys. Man, every time I move my phone, that's radar right now. So you guys can see my location there over Silver Creek, but you can see all the way from Hamburg north, it's all clear. And then you can see our route all the way to Dunkirk on 5 is going to be pretty treacherous. Oh, Nicole, finish that. My mop was frozen by the front door. Yeah, that's crazy. I did see someone say, are the winds expected to calm down? I don't believe they're expected to calm down until tomorrow. But yeah, you guys can see right on the camera, these fat flakes just kind of ramping up my windshield right now. Try and straighten you guys out a little. Oops. There we go. Anyone hear about frostquake booms? I haven't heard any, but that is something that is possible. So with these really kind of rapid fall in temperatures, what is going on here? Why are we riding the left lane? I'll get back to that topic. I'm just trying to figure out kind of what's going on here. We're all riding the left lane. Well, I'm not, but everyone else is in the left lane. What is going on here, guys? You're all riding the wrong lane. Yeah, I'm hitting the center marker. You guys are in the wrong lane. There we go. Now we moved over. Yeah, now you guys can see visibility's gone to nothing. There's actually a semi ahead of this car and you can't even see it on camera right now. Well, you can a little bit. You can see it better than I can. The camera tends to peer through this stuff a lot better than the human eye. I don't know what this semi's doing. This is... Now I completely lost view of the semi. This car is riding the wrong lane too. So yeah, this is Route 5. I'm in between Silver Creek and Dunkirk right now. I'm heading to Dunkirk. But I'm kind of paying attention to the road and stuff here because this semi is riding in the opposite lane and this car is drifting into that lane too. I don't know the reason why. But with visibility as bad as it is, I mean, I'm literally 4, 5 car lengths behind this semi. Okay, well, here's a semi coming the opposite way and there was no accident, so that's good. Yeah, he's pushing all this oncoming traffic off the road. Well, I thought of pulling off into this parking area and getting a snow measurement, but it is completely not plowed out, so we're not going to do that. Just so you guys know, I'm doing 8 miles an hour. That's how slow we're going. Oh, someone else sent us stars. I didn't see who it was. Replied to Julianne. Julianne sends us stars. I don't know how much, but thank you so much, Julianne. We appreciate you guys so much. Your donations and everything helps us get more equipment, provide you guys with better coverage, put fuels in the tank. Thank you all so much. If you're sending us stars, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I usually always give you all a shout out, but if I miss the comment, I apologize. Where are we? I am on Route 5 still, between Dunkirk and Silver Creek. And I plan on taking this all the way in the... Oh, now we're coming to a complete dead stop. What is going on here? Driver's waving us on. What is this white car doing? I don't know what's going on here. I try and get this cleared off. But yeah, I'm still on Route 5 heading towards Dunkirk right now. Lake is just off to my right. Melissa, thank you. Please be safe. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. Where am I now and which way is the snow going? So right now it's kind of parked right in between Dunkirk and Angola. There's been quite a bit of a wobble with this band. Chautauqua, I'd say maybe later this afternoon or so, you may be clipped by the lake effect, depending on how far north it shifts. Yeah, y'all can see on the camera, these flakes have gotten very, very big. Douglas, my friend owns the old motel you're about to come up on. Nice. Sean, dude, be safe. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for tuning in. Lisa says thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all of you guys so much. So visibility's cleared just ever so slightly. Think I'm coming out of that the heavier part of that band, but let me see if I can pull radar back up here and see what's going on. Oh man, it shifted further south. I'm literally right on the northern fringe of this band right now. Dunkirk is actually getting hammered right now. I think someone said my TPMS light's on. Yeah, my tire pressure monitor system's going off because the temps are so cold. It's kind of common with these trucks that when the temps dip down, the tire pressure goes down. But I already checked the tire and we're good. So a little soft tire going through this isn't a problem, or is actually beneficial too, gives you a little more traction. Wow, kind of suddenly just hit this again here. Southern Buffalo here watching. Thank you guys for watching. Keep an eye on this lake effect band because I think Southern Buffalo might be clipped by this when it eventually makes its jog up north. Sunny in Cheektowaga, yeah. Yeah, unless you're right in this band, you're probably seeing some bright sunshine, maybe some blue skies. That's how it was when I left the office this morning to come out here. It was clear skies, honestly, not even a cloud in the sky, and the sun was shining. So Where is this at? I'm still on Route 5 coming into Dunkirk. I'm actually just passing the Sheridan Bay Park right now. Oh wow, that was a good gust of wind. Kind of yanked the truck over. And Dave's Weather Service, looks like the band is stabilized with the northern edge on Dunkirk. Last couple frames. Yeah, I see that, I seen that, Dave. I appreciate that. You're right, though. This band really kind of just dipped south a little bit. Man, visibility went to nothing. And I apologize if I kind of fall silent here and stop talking. I'm just kind of focusing because visibility really dropped off here. As you guys can see on camera, it's practically a whiteout. Man, there's no exaggerating this. This is treacherous. Just passing the Dunkirk Camp and Conference Center right now, and you can see they're right in the thick of it. Sheriff's got a call for that tractor trailer I passed. Huh. Wonder what happened to him. He was rolling, he was just driving on the wrong side of the road. And then kind of just came to a stop, so I don't know if he's having problems or what's going on. And before I get the naysayers that say, oh, you're hitting the rumble strips, that's on purpose. When you can't see the road, you kind of try to find the rumble strip to find where the center of the road is. So I apologize if you hear the rumble strips and the camera shake. Assuming so, it was dispatched as a traffic hazard. Oh, yeah, he's definitely a traffic hazard because he literally stopped in the middle of the road and waved us around. I just don't know why he didn't attempt to pull off. All right, now just entering the city limits of Dunkirk. Yeah, Dunkirk's definitely in the thick of it right now, for sure. Snowing hard in North Collins, yep. And that's probably due to that lake effect band shifting south a little bit. Because I believe on my way up towards Irving and stuff, someone commented earlier that Collins was actually sunshine. So Andrew, someone asks when the lake effect band is due to shift north and stuff. I don't know if you want to answer that question for me. Again, I haven't looked at models and stuff lately. I honestly thought it was already on its northern track back up north, but it seems like it kind of shifted back south. So I'd like to try and see if I can stop somewhere and get another snow measurement here in Dunkirk. But like I said, the tricky part is finding a good area where I'm not getting any drifting and stuff, which is not an easy spot to find. Actually, I wonder, yeah, that won't be good. Also, another thing I'm seeing too is if you're going to go out and drive, make sure you turn your headlights on. A lot of people not having their headlights on. So just passing Tim Hortons here on 5 in Dunkirk. Man, there's really no good spot for me to try and get a snow measurement. Too many buildings, too close to the lake, which will show drifting. So I'm now on Central Ave in Dunkirk. And I will probably be stopping the stream here because I got to pick up my buddy here from Brooks. Obviously, all my sensors are snowed over. Yeah, I was going to try and get a snow measurement, but I really don't have a good spot to take one. There's too many buildings, too much wind going on, nothing that I'd be able to get really an accurate result off of. Wonder if, yeah, I'm not going to be able to. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off. Like I said, this is just kind of a little bit of an impromptu chase here, as I had to bring my buddy out to have a procedure done here at Brooks, and now I got to pick him up. So thank you all for jumping on. If you guys got any questions, actually, let me scroll through here, see if I can answer any questions before I jump off. Yes, I'm aware. Actually, let me get pulled off here real quick, so I'm not in the way of anyone. All right. Check these questions if there's any. It doesn't look like there's any on here. Must have answered all your guys' questions. Extremely bad in Albion last night, almost 3-inch an hour. Storm chaser Logan Estrich came on and said, I know he was out last night. Snowing hard like this in West Falls. I know a lot of people are asking when the lake effect band's due to shift north and stuff. Like I said, I thought it was actually already on its way up. But over the last few radar frames, actually, I'll show you guys real quick what the radar looks like. So this is radar right now. We'll kind of automate it, see if we can see this shift. But Silver Creek was, yeah, there you go. You can kind of, look at that southern shift. So you can see, like, at first when I left, Dunkirk was just catching, some flurries and stuff as I made my way up. But that's all shifted right south. Actually, Silver Creek was right in the thick of it, and it's shifted south even further. So obviously Dunkirk, Sheridan, Forestville, Silver Creek, Collins and North Collins, South Collins, Gowanda, Dayton, you guys are all probably starting to get right back into it here, just because this band is wobbling. It was going north, as you guys can see on radar here, and then it kind of came back south again. So this is still expected to shift north at some point, and I'm sure, I'm sure Andrew will post updates on that as well, as to when the band's expected to shift north and kind of how far north it'll go. I believe they were talking that southern Buffalo and maybe even the metro area may possibly be clipped by it, depending on how far north it goes. So, But thank you guys all for jumping on. Thank you again to everyone that donated stars during this. We appreciate you guys so much. We take all your donations. Sorry, glitched out there. I did send out your guys' magnets this morning. So thank you all for jumping on. Again, this is Mitch Ballinger, founder, lead storm chaser for the Western New York Storm Chasers. As always, stay warm, stay safe, eyes to the skies. Love you all so much. Have a great day.